Money, specifically President Trump's. There are conflicting reports at this hour about special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation and its inquiry of Deutsche Bank about President Trump's financial dealings with that gigantic financial company. Charlie Gasparino following the story. What are your sources saying? Because I just heard that you've got something big here.
Well, I mean, let's be clear. John Roberts is saying no subpoena was sent from Mueller's office, a special prosecutor, to Deutsche Bank, which is the bank that Donald Trump in his personal dealings did a lot of work with. And if that were the case, a subpoena of some sort, you would think that the special prosecutor is expanding his investigation beyond the Russian meddling to his personal, to the president's personal stuff, which everybody's always feared, including the president. John Roberts is saying there's no subpoena. I will just say this. From what I understand, there was a request for information. We asked Deutsche Bank for a statement on this, and it's pretty clear what they say. Deutsche Bank takes its legal obligations seriously and remains committed to cooperating with authorized investigations into this matter. So essentially what you have here is this, and this is often what prosecutors do. Even before they send a subpoena, they ask for a request for information. They just say, give it to us or else we'll subpoena it. And I think that's where the difference is here, because Deutsche Bank is all but confirming that they've been in contact with the special prosecutor's office. And why is this a big thing? Again, last week, Liz, we reported that Donald Trump was telling friends and associates he thinks he's clear of any sort of issues involving the Russian meddling into the 2016 campaign. What friends of his told him at the time, that may be the case, but Mueller is expanding his investigation into your personal business dealings, and who knows what he's going to come up with. And that is the more, what a lot of people say that are close to the president, the more existential threat. Now, is that because Donald Trump's a crook? I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is this. When you got someone looking at every one of your financial business dealings, conflicts of interest, you name it, that's when stuff gets pretty murky. So here's what we know. John Roberts is saying there's no request for, there's no subpoena. Deutsche Bank seems to be suggesting that the special prosecutor is asking for information. The two are not mutually exclusive. This happens a lot in investigations. The SEC calls up and says, give me everything you got. Generally, a company gives it to them. If they say no, the SEC will subpoena you. Same with prosecutors. So I think that's what we have here. And if this is the case, as Deutsche Bank is suggesting in its statement, what it means is this. This is a bigger investigation than just the Russian probe. They're looking at other stuff. And that's where it gets interesting. Donald Trump has been asked in the past, do you think that Mueller should go beyond the scope of his what he was authorized, at least initially, to do, which is look at the Russian meddling and his campaigns working with Russia in their alleged meddling of the 2016 campaign. And he said, I don't think Mueller should go there. So this raises the possibility, if this is accurate, that he might fire the special prosecutor. And then, you know, we're off to the races in terms of a whole other story here. So that's where we are right now. Deutsche Bank is not denying that they've had some contact with the special prosecutor's office and have been asked for information. And that is, and I could just tell you, that is perfectly logical in the context of no subpoena. You don't have to have a subpoena.